Our story today is the story of the Tower of Babel. What's that, Francis John? Shemai, Francis John, Udawi. Bonjour, je m'appelle Francis John. Guten Tag, ich heiße Francis John. Hola, me llamo Francis John. Hello, my name is Francis John. Wow, how many different languages can you speak, Francis John? You've been busy learning lots of new ones. It sounds like it. Well, in our story today, we hear about all the people, how they started off speaking one language, and then God changed it all, so they spoke different ones. Are you ready for our story today? The story of the Tower of Babel. There was a time when the whole world spoke one language. Everyone used the same words. They came to the land of Shinar and found a big flat area of land where they decided to live. They said to each other, "Come on, let's make bricks and bake them hard." So they made bricks to build with, and they used black sticky tar to hold them together. They said, "Now let's build a tower that will reach the sky. Then everyone who sees it will be amazed, and we will become famous, more famous than anyone, even God." God saw what was happening. God knew that speaking the same language was helping the people work together, but God knew they were trying to show everyone that they were more powerful than God and that they didn't need God's help anymore. So God decided on a plan. God said, "I will mix up their language so that they will not be able to understand one another." Suddenly, work on the tower stopped. One builder could not understand what another builder wanted them to do. It was just too difficult. So the people stopped building. They got together in small groups with people who understood the same language, and each group moved away to live in a different part of the earth. And the place where they had come from was called Babel, to remind people of how in that place one language had been changed by God into lots of different ones. We heard in our story about how all the people wanted to build a tower to become famous and show they were more powerful than God, and how God mixed up their languages. So instead of speaking one language, they ended up speaking lots of different ones. I wonder, how many different words can you speak? Maybe you can speak different languages. Do you use your words to make people happy? Or have you ever used them to make people sad? You may like to close your eyes and think about some of the words you've used today and maybe how they made people feel. I'm going to say a prayer, and if you'd like to make it your prayer too, please say amen at the end after me. Dear God, I use so many different words each day. Help me not to use words that make people feel sad or angry, but words which make them smile and feel good inside. Amen. What's that, Francis John? Now you can say hello and tell people your name in different languages. You've decided what the next important thing to learn is. What's that? To be able to ask where to get honey from. I should have known. Well, thank you for joining us today for the story of the Tower of Babel. We look forward to you joining us again soon. Goodbye and God bless.